Hey, Aquarius, intuitive soul coach here with your February 2023 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aquarius and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently single, perhaps you're partnered up, maybe you're going through a challenging situation with someone close to you, we'll dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can find that link in the description box below. All right, Aquarius, happy birthday to you beautiful souls celebrating your day of birth in the month of February. So we have here separation, we do have children, and we have finances and career. Now, some of you may be in a state of separation with someone, whether you live with them or you have disconnected through a divorce, or there's just a little bit of time apart between you and another person, and it's to gain some new perspective. It's for you to figure out what your next move is. What do you want to do here in this situation? Some of you may be separated from someone you do have children with, because children is showing up here, or you just may feel like you're separated even when you live under the same roof. For those of you that have been in a long committed relationship for quite some time, sometimes things tend to go in opposite directions, and you tend to focus more on the children than the relationship, or you tend to focus on the finances more than the actual relationship. So if that is you, it may be a very powerful time to have heart-to-heart conversations with your partner if you are wanting to bring in more spark, bring more pizzazz, bring more zest into your love life. It's important for you to connect with your significant other and to have a heart-to-heart conversation, maybe set up new date nights, set up some time that the two of you can spend with each other. Now, for those of you that are single, you may have children, or you may just be focused on your finances and career at this time. There's nothing wrong with that, but I feel that you are ready to start a new chapter. I feel like you're ready to call in a partnership, whether that's through the form of friendship, it could be a pet or an animal, it could be a soulmate, whatever it is that you are looking for on that deep soul level. But right now, I feel that your finances may be thriving or blooming for a lot of you Aquarians out there, and you also may meet someone at work, or you may have your eye on someone. I'm also getting long distance relationships because we do have separation, so there could be a coming together towards mid to end of February if you are in a long distance relationship, or you may have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone over the phone. I am feeling here, though, that if children are involved, there could be stepchildren, there could be children that are not yours biologically, or there may be an energy of trying to have children even. So this could be affecting your love life in some way, form, or fashion. But I feel like there's, again, I keep getting that heart-to-heart conversation, or you being able to separate your emotions of, it could be bitterness, it could be anger, it could be any lower vibrations or lower frequency feelings that we tend to have in this human experience. I feel like you are separating yourself from the feelings that you have to what you need to do to maybe co-parent, or to get along, or to connect with someone, or you may be separating yourself from someone so you can attract the type of love that you want. So let's take a look here and dive into your tarot. Let's see here. I am getting King or Queen of Cups showing up here. So I feel that there could be someone that loves you, or someone that you do love. Now, it doesn't mean it's a romantic situation, but I am getting some Cups energy for you, Aquarius. So let's take a look at what shows up in your reading. You're showing up with the Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, equal give and take, being generous of your time, of your heart, but you wanting and expecting the same thing in return. And that's what we talked about a little bit in the beginning, is bringing more spark, or bringing something, I'm getting here the word alive. So something within you coming alive, or maybe you felt a little bit dull, a little bit stagnant in your love life, and you want to reignite that spark within. You want to feel that new sense of purpose, that new sense of optimism, feel that desire, and feel good about where you are going and the energy you're putting into relationships in your life. And if someone isn't giving you what you, as much as maybe you're putting into the relationship, or if it's one-sided, you may be having a very important conversation with this person about maybe putting in a little bit more effort, or there's just this energy of meeting halfway, meeting in the middle. So negotiations, really strong showing up here for you, if you are wanting that. I also sense some of you may have gone through a divorce and you could be dealing with maybe a child custody battle, or you may be dealing with something financially that is affecting your love life at this time. But I feel like there will be some sort of common ground, a negotiation or a compromise in the month of February. So let's take a look at what may be challenging your energy and how we can help you navigate through it. The Ten of Pentacles, yeah, family drama. Or this can be at times wanting that happily ever after, wondering when is my time going to come? When am I going to attract the person that I can settle down with and have this family with and feel connections? There's the animal that we talked about earlier. There's children in the background playing, but there's also one connected here. So some of you may have one child with someone that you are currently with, but you may have children with another person here as well. And that person may be affecting your love life. Please take that as it resonates. But I do feel like there could be some outside factors, whether it's people, whether it's money, whether it's children, outside factors that may be influencing the heart on a deeper level. But I feel like you're ready to look at that from a new perspective and make changes. Speak up for yourself. I was getting, as I was doing a little meditation, as I do prior to all readings, I was tuning into the energy of communication when it comes to getting something off your chest, Aquarius. So there's something that needs to be said that others may have a difficult time hearing or understanding, but it doesn't mean that you should not say it. You may have to say it in a different way is what I'm sensing. So you have a lot to say or get off your chest, or maybe even some unspoken words, something that may have been painful. It's important for you to say what's on your heart, speak it into being towards another person, or maybe even speaking to a therapist, a coach, a counselor, a mentor, an intuitive, or a healer. But I feel it's important for you to get that off your chest so you can heal and move forward. But I feel like it's directly maybe a conversation you have with another person, but it's the way you say it, Aquarius, the way you say it. So please keep that in mind when it does come to any sort of family struggles. Now, there could be something with an inheritance, that there could be a family dynamic where people are pushing and pulling and that they don't want to compromise on, but I feel like there will be a fair solution for all. All right, let's take a look and see what the foundation is for you. What's the foundation here? What are you built upon, Aquarius? You're an air sign, and air signs can be a little more logical, where they do sometimes, thank you, Spirit. Please take this as it resonates, where they may eat their emotions. They may tend to let a mental story play over and over in their head, and they don't let others know what's bothering them. And so I feel like you may keep your emotions down, and that can actually cause anxiety. It can cause depression. It could cause issues with the throat, as well as maybe heartburn. So please take a look if that is you. It could also bring about even a cough or a tickle in the throat, or you're clearing it, or you just feel that heaviness in the chest area when things are left lodged or stored in your body. That's why it's important to channel that energy in a productive way. In this case, it's you speaking that into existence. Now you have the Hierophant showing up here, Aquarius. So there could have been a high level commitment that you were involved in, or this Hierophant is about you learning, you being on this spiritual journey. You're being divinely guided. You may have been dealing with a Taurus as well, or you had strong Taurus placements in your chart. But Aquarius, for you, I definitely feel like you are taking a look at your traditions, your beliefs, your morals, and you're learning to questioning what is true for you. Is it true because that's how I grew up and that was brought upon me by societal standards, societal norms, by family beliefs or traditions? Some of you, I'm hearing, grew up quite religious. It could be Catholic, it could be Christianity as well. Please take it as it resonates for you. But you may have grew up in a highly religious or spiritual background. But I feel that you have a deep understanding. Even if you don't follow that same path, there's a higher knowing that you have, a higher source that you connect to. And you realize that this is just, now I don't want to say just surface, because it's just, thank you, Spirit, the human experience. It's just part of the human experience to go through some of these dynamics, especially if they have been challenging for you. But you've learned a lot along the way. You've actually, I feel, gone already through an awakening, Aquarius. A lot of you Aquarians have already gone through a spiritual awakening that is very, very, very powerful. And you've connected to your higher source, whatever that may be for you. So really beautiful. And you may have been in a commitment, or you may still be in one, whether it's with someone in the physical, but they're part of your soul tribe. They're a soulmate that you chose to incarnate into this lifetime with, to really grow, learn, and evolve, whether you're separate or together. Now let's see what's going on in the past. The Hanged Man. This is all about perspective. Yes, this is about an awakening. And if you take a look there, Aquarius, that crown chakra is open. So what I'm sensing for you is you have had in the recent past, because of this awakening, you're recognizing some of the contributing factors within yourself. So what that means is it takes two to tango. You may have put a lot of pressure or wrongdoings or pointed the finger at other people, or maybe you felt like they've pointed them at you, but you're recognizing your role in the situation as well. You're recognizing that maybe you've shut down communication, or that you weren't able to see beyond something that may have happened. There could have been forgiveness required or needed, or you're paying attention to your own triggers, your own habits, or your own self-defense mechanisms, and you're being shown what those are so you can heal them within yourself. So I feel like this is personal and self-development. It's not about the other person, okay? It's not about what they project onto you, but it's about you taking a look at why you're feeling triggered, why you're feeling certain emotions, or what beliefs you have around the idea of love in itself. So very positive. You're opening your eyes, you're opening that crown chakra and that third eye chakra in order for you to see something from a brand new perspective. Instead of feeling like you're stuck in limbo, instead of feeling like I'll be single forever, I feel like your energy is shifting, especially as you celebrate a new year. You've become wiser, you've become older, and I feel like you're embracing some new changes ahead here. Some of you have hit a big number in your age. So it could be maybe 70 years old. It could be 55. It could be 40. So again, it's some sort of big number that may be celebrated, but also I'm getting threes. So you may have a 3 in your birth age, or even birth day as well. Let's take a look here and see what's in your headspace. Aquarius, what is in your headspace? What are you trying to manifest? To the Chariot, Cancer energy. You're trying to manifest movement. You're trying to manifest success in matters of the heart. You want to move forward. You don't want to stay stuck, right? Nobody wants to stay stuck. We don't necessarily choose to come here onto earth and not evolve. I mean, some people are more woke, we'll call it woke, than others. That doesn't mean that anybody is better or worse. It just is all about our experiences. And Aquarius, you are deep. Even though you're not necessarily that water element, you may go deep within the mind. You may question life. You may question your purpose, your reason. You may question why things happen. You may drive yourself crazy at times, but the Chariot energy showing up here in your headspace is good, because it says that you are successful moving forward because you have the drive, you have the ambition. Some of you may even be planning some travel plans as well in the month of February. And you may be taking a little bit of a hiatus, right? You're taking a little bit of a journey, a weekend getaway, or planning a trip for your family. Powerful. I love this. Let's take a look at what's showing up in the near future, besides some celebrations for some of you Aquarians out there. Let's see what's showing up in the near future. The Magician. Beautiful. You have the Midas touch. Make a wish. Okay, make a birthday wish, even if you've celebrated your birthday in January. This is all about you being the creator of your life. This is about you starting a new phase. And for a lot of you, that new year really started on the 21st of January when that new moon entered Aquarius, your sign. So things are happening at a rapid pace for you. So whatever it is that you want in matters of the heart, maybe you want to connect with that long lost relative or that friend that you had a falling out with. Maybe you want to really grow and bond within a relationship you are in. Maybe you want to heal from the past so you can move forward and attract a soulmate. For others of you, this could be a love for your children, a love for what you do. Remember, these love readings are love, the energy of love, not just intimacy or romantic love, but whatever it is that you are wanting at this time. You have a boatload, thank you, Spirit, a boatload of self-love. It's important for you to realize that you are the creator and that you have the resources and the tools necessary and available to you at all times. So yeah, you have that Make-A-Wish energy here. They're actually showing me a movie. Is it 16 Candles? Is that what it's called? 16 Candles. I feel like she's wearing the pink. Maybe she was in the movie Pretty of Pink. I forget her name, but I feel like either you've just watched that or maybe that's a movie that you watched as a child. I don't quite remember what exactly happens. She may get the love. Is that how it is? She may get the boy that she loves. I'm not quite sure. If you guys know that and it resonates, drop it in the comments below. But there's something with you making a wish, and I feel like you're manifesting it, okay? This could also be revitalization. When you think of 16 Candles and you think of love at that age, it's innocent and it's pure. And yes, sometimes it can be messy and sometimes you get your heart broke, right? It's inevitable to have that purity forever, right? It's about you being able to embrace and letting your heart be vulnerable to love and not knowing necessarily that, yes, you'll go through challenges and you'll maybe go through divorce and you'll go through custody battles and you'll go through loss, physical and emotional, because you're at that time, at that age where love is new and it's exciting and you don't have to worry about all of those pains that will show up at a later time in your life, right? The Magician is about you starting from that enthusiastic energy of maybe, 16. Now, it doesn't mean you're going back and you're 16 again, but I feel like it is a revitalized new energy coming in where you're not going to let the past define the love that you are in or are attracting. So this is really beautiful. I love this. Let's take a look at your energy, Aquarius. Now I'm curious, for those of you that have seen that movie, or what it means for you, or maybe it just showed up and you just watched it. Okay, or maybe you have met the love of your life at 16, or maybe you've been with a person since you've been 16. I don't know how it resonates, but if it does, feel free to drop it in the comments. How are you feeling? What is your energy? You're feeling that some things are happening quick for you. 8 of Wands. There's messages coming in. There's an outpour of messages coming in for you, whether it's a glow up on your social media feed. It could be messages coming in, people wishing you birthdays, happy birthdays, or it's family members. It's just an outpour of messages I'm getting quite strong for you in the month of February. And for those of you that have, yes, celebrated birthdays in January, you're still feeling the effects of this new moon energy and this new season, this new time for growth and expansion and maturity. You're stepping into this new age and it is feeling revitalized, okay? It is something that this year for you may be a very quick year. If you've been looking for love for years prior, this may be the year that something happens quite quickly for you as well. Beautiful. Let's see what's showing up in your external environment. What is showing up around you? What is showing? Oh, thank you, Spirit. So we have hopes and fears combined with, thank you. Okay, now I know why. So your hopes and fears are combined with your environment. So some of you are dealing with 2 people. Remember what I said in the beginning. There could be a relationship you are in, but someone maybe that you're dealing with. It could be a father of a child. It could be an ex. It could be a mother-in-law from the past, or it just could be that you're dealing with someone's father as well, but you have the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's someone around you that you can rely on, that you can trust, that wants to support you and see you grow and evolve, who loves you. There's love here, there's trust, there's loyalty, whether this is a soulmate or whether it's someone around you that does want you to succeed here on earth as well as in love. Okay, King of Pentacles. I feel like someone has their eye on you, Aquarius. It could be a Leo, it could be an earth sign, a fire sign, which I am feeling that fiery energy for you. And the hope is that you're able to build a strong, solid foundation with this person. Now, if you're not dealing with two people, you want someone to commit to you. You want one person that's going to commit, be loyal, be honest, be faithful. You don't want someone who is going to be in and out of your life. You don't want someone at a distance. Like I said earlier, some of you may be at a distance in a long distance relationship. This could be the month that you receive good news that either they got a job and they're coming towards you, or that you found a house and you're able to move in together. But the King of Pentacles showing up in your external world is some sort of loyal offer, opportunity, or stability is coming towards you in the month of February. And the hopes here are that, yes, they will commit and that this is your destiny. The fears, well, we don't really need to talk about the fears too much, but we will. The fears are that someone is hard to reach, or that there's too much inflexibility, that you can't make something happen. But I feel like you will, because again, your circumstances are showing up here with the King of Pentacles and they came out together. So don't focus on the fears. And that may be why I wasn't wanting to bring them up too much, because someone is ready to take a courageous move or step towards you. Powerful. I love this. Let's take a look at your final outcome, Aquarius. What is the final outcome for your love in 2023, February? You have two cards showing up here. Why two? Let's take a look. Okay, we do have the Five of Swords, but it's in reverse, so that's good. So the Five of Swords says that if you've had any mental conflict, which I did feel in the beginning of your reading, especially with a family dynamic, with some sort of separation, confusion, it could be a legality issue or inheritance, sibling rivalry, or an ex, you may have had that conflict. Yes, things may feel a little bit uncertain moving forward, but I feel like you're at least getting rid of the headache. Now, it's because something is, I feel, becoming more clear. Your intuition is speaking out here for you, and things are going to be illuminated. That's what the Moon card is all about as well. Something that was causing you a headache is going to be exposed, and you're going to see something for what it is, and that will help you move forward here. It will help you move towards your stability. So even though things aren't lit up like that sun would light up the energy here, I feel like you are the magician and you're creating your own destiny, and you're not going to let something get in the way of that any longer with the Five of Swords in reverse. You're either choosing to walk away or you are choosing to move on from a situation. That's kind of what I feel here, because you're trusting your intuition. And again, I just feel an illumination here. Truth's being exposed, something coming to the surface so you can move forward in that Cancerian energy. So this is powerful, really powerful for you, Aquarius. Now, let's take a look and get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I will read to you the relationship message from the guidebook. Truth be told, go figure. We have truth be told, which we just talked about, the Moon. So things coming to truth, things coming to the surface, so you're able to move on. It's also card 14. Now 14 is the Temperance card. You've waited a while for this, but it's time to bring balance. It's time to compromise. That's the energy of compromise as well, which we see showing up right in the middle of your reading. And this can be about negotiations, and it can be about self-control. So let's get the message from the guidebook. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks used during your reading, or any that you do see above, you can find all of that information in the description box below. All right, Aquarius, and this is your energy a little bit as well, air sign. So this is about honesty. It's about accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, and it's about clarity of communication. And that's what I was picking up on earlier, being clear in the way you say things. People tell you who they are very quickly if you are willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversations. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experiences up till now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth and listen. Oh my goodness. This is a beautiful clarifier for what I was saying earlier. Speak your truth. I was getting that in meditation really strong. So I feel that after a time of feeling a little bit stuck or stagnant, getting something off your chest is going to bring about forward movement. You'll finally be able to move into that magician energy here. Very powerful. Last but not least, Aquarius, let's get a message from the spirit animals. And at this time, if you can, I just ask for you to close your eyes and tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you, Aquarius, to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that's visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer, Aquarius. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your animals in the comment box below, where I choose one lucky winner around the first of each month. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. All right, right away here, you have ant spirit. Time to collaborate. Yes, it's time to collaborate, time to negotiate, time to come together. Time to connect your inner world with your outer world. Time to heal some of those emotions. If you're single, there could be the other piece of the puzzle coming in for you. So collaboration's coming in. Grasshopper spirit, I love this. Take a leap of faith. That is required. You have that with the moon. Things are being exposed and they're going to allow you to be able to move forward here on your journey. Now, some of you Aquarians may have a birthday on the 1st, on the 3rd, or on the 22nd, the 27th or the 30th, or you may be those ages as well. You may be 30 or 27. Or be born on the 2nd, 7th, or again 3rd. We have here, lastly, think on your feet. Things are going to quickly happen for you, Aquarius. So you may have to think quick. I'm also getting, now this is maybe for one or two of you out there, so please take it as it resonates, which I don't want to ruin the surprise, but someone may be popping a question or asking you to come together, to do something. And you may have to think quickly. You may have to think logically, and you're good at that. You'll be able to do that. Now, I don't feel like I ruined the surprise there. I'm sorry if I did, but I do feel that there's something coming to you that you will make a decision based on the wisdom, okay? You will, but also your intuition. That's very powerful here. Something that you weren't able to see, because sometimes fox can be a little bit cunning. They can be a little bit sly. So something that you weren't necessarily able to see for whatever reason in the past, you're going to have to think quick on. So fox spirit, grasshopper, and ant. I hope this resonates with you, Aquarius. A very powerful reading here. You're absolutely moving forward. You're healing, but you've gone through or are still currently going through a huge spiritual awakening, and you're seeing things from a new perspective. Thank you so much for being here and listening, Aquarius. If this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and comment your power animals below. Thank you so much for listening. Lots of love and light.